Hello, guys. Trust we all doing great. It's been a while, and hope we had a nice week over the week. In terms of trading and in terms of life, taking life serious and being disciplined and stuff. As we promised to um, release every week, release a season on how to trade or on strategy or game plans on how to trade. This week too is another week, and this week we have a lot of stuff to do. So we'll dive into three markets, and then we'll produce you with a three market content, and then give you tutorials on how trading is all about, and then the game plan or the strategies used in trading. So my name has always been Ikeberry. You can call me Ikeberry. All right. So without wasting much time, let's move right into the market. All right. So as we always we look at the USD. Today we're going to look at the US dollar index. We're going to look at the yen, and then finally look at the AUDJPY. Yes, these are the two market that we're going to look at. All right. So looking at the yen, nothing really has changed about the yen. The yen seems to then look the same. That nothing has changed from the sorry the USD. Nothing has changed from the USD. This was a higher high. That is a daily lower high, and then down here is a daily lower low. So let me come this way. The reason why I've opened it this way is because I want us to take a look at the daily lower high and the daily lower low. That is what I want us to take a look at, because if you're able to analyze or get the game plan for this higher low and lower high and lower low, that is when you can get your your trading strategy very right. All right, so um looking at stuffs here for the past previous 2 weeks now, price has been a little bit or more, let me say, much slow. You see, price has just been giving some indecisive candles here, not giving us a very straight candles that we are expecting to see. Price is just giving us some candles and rough candles, and it's all part of the trading in terms of trading. It's all parts. So currently we have our lower low here, we have our lower high up here, um, and then we have our imbalance here. That is a daily imbalance that the price has not taken, and then we have another imbalance here. So that is it for the daily, and let's move on into the 4H. But then before I move on to the 4H, all right, so this what you expect from a daily. We expect the daily to come break this. You see there is an equal low here, so you expect the daily to come break this equal low down here, and then take a retracement. So moving on to the 4H. All right, so what do you see from the 4H? All right, so on the 4H here is the same as last week. We have the um, lower high and we have the lower low down here. Price has still not break the lower low, which I said on the daily that we expect price next week to have a little retracement and come break. So at the moment, patiently waiting to see what um, price will turn up into this 4 hour, because the US dollar index has been very rangy, has been very, very corrective, and it's not showing any sign of going up, coming down, or any form of clear trade in the US dollar market. Even though some of the US dollar markets are tradable, though, but then it is very difficult unless you look very deep into it before you can get in the market to trade in terms of our game plan or strategy that we use right here in Trade Ikeberry. All right, so what we're going to do now is let's move on to the next market, that is the yen. Okay, so the yen. All right, so the reason I didn't tackle the USD um, 1 hour time frame is because the USD 1 hour time frame is the same as the 4 hour time frame. So we focus much on any of them, but purposely sometimes the 1H time frame. But then what we see here when it comes to the yen. All right, so the yen has been bullish for some time now, since last year. So um, we have a daily higher low here and a daily higher high here. This was a previous high, broke up to this and to this part of the week. We got a new daily higher high. What are price tend to do now? Price then came impulsively, and then what is price tending to do now here? I mean, giving us some indecisive candle one here, some hammer candles and stuff that, and I mean, price is being rangy, tending to be rangy in the lower time frames because of the candles that is given. Um, so breaking of structures will be very difficult in the yen market. So we patiently have to wait to see what the market will decide, and then we move from there. So we have the higher low. I mean, here the higher low, here the higher high. Here price came down, has picked all these imbalances here, and then down here there is no imbalances. So the only imbalance left is up here. That is the only imbalance left here. But then we have some 4H imbalances there. So let's dive into the 4H imbalance. What do you see in the 4H? All right. So on the 4H, if you reset the chart, all right. So this was a 4H. I believe this was a 4H higher low, and then this is a 4H higher high. Yeah, I'm looking at the chart, the 4H higher high has not been broken, so still this maintained to be the higher high. It came down as last week, as I said, impulsively, correctively, and then back impulsively to pick up all these imbalances here. All these imbalances here were swept and then came back down, and what a price to have some few imbalances here. The reason why I have created little lines here because this imbalances has been taken off, so I have cleared the imbalance here. I'm now focusing on the imbalances here to see what price will do. So if I should open deep into the 4H, you can see the imbalances here that I've opened. I mean, I've created here. There's an imbalance here. There is an imbalance here. There's a 1H I mean 1H imbalance. If I should move into the 1H, you see there's a 4H imbalance. So all these are imbalances that we expect price to trade into. And then this here is a daily imbalance. So what do we expect price to do? Remember, we're receiving some few equal highs, equal lows here, sorry, equal lows here. So what I expect from the yen is that the yen comes to pick this equal lows down here, the which I see them to be potential equal lows, come to pick them down there. And let's see something here. If hold on, hold on, hold on, let's have a look at something on daily. Um, Right. So on daily two, it seems when price comes to pick this imbalance here, it comes back to this previous structure as higher high. So as this back to this, how do you call it? This lower low, and then back to this higher high. But we use wait patiently to see what price does. If probably the market will turn price or the structures to back bearish, so that price will break this and then come bearish. Besides, remember we have some few equal lows here, and then we have you know yeah, equal lows here to pick. We have some imbalances here to pick too as well. But then the reason why we still expect price to go higher is because when you check on the weekly time frame, price is retracing, and then price does not retrace. Price has retraced a little, but then we are still expect price to retrace at least to this side or come further to this side, to this imbalances here, at least build I mean equal highs here, or probably come to this imbalances here. But then we're still waiting for price to see what price will do. So moving into the 1H time frame, the 1H time frame, okay, so this is the 1H time frame, lower low, and then there is a 1H time frame, sorry, higher low, and then there is a 1H time frame, higher high. Price then correctively come impulsively, and then goes up impulsively, and then banks comes impulsive correctively, and then now has started its choppy or corrective move. So as I said earlier, when I expect price, you see when you come here, you see the price clearly on the how do you say it? The equal lows I'm talking about. So I expect price to come take out this lows down here, but then breaking 1H will be very difficult, or probably can break 1H and then we expect to see what price does. All right, so that is what I expect from the yen. And the reason why I took AUDJPY is because AUDJPY, what is wrong with my, come on, what is wrong with my internet? Wow. Okay, good. AUDJPY looks very very perfect in terms of the trading strategy. All right, so looking at AUDJPY, let me reset the chart, open the chart window. This is a previous higher high, and then there's a higher low previous. Price then came and then broke this previous higher high and then came down into this lower low. So I'm not focusing much here in the daily time frame, but then let me give them an analysis of the daily time frame here. And you see on daily time frame, I'm concentrating on this part. That is a the 4H higher high, the 4H lower high, and the 4H lower low. There is a part that I'm concentrating on. You realize that price has some 4H imbalances here, but then when you take the daily imbalance, we have one here, and then we have one here, and then we have one here, and then we have one here. These are the daily imbalances that we have. One here, one here, one here, one here. These are the daily imbalance that price has not picked yet. So if you've not seen them, well, let me go to my chart. What is my internet doing to me today? Okay, so I go into the chart, and this is the imbalance that I'm talking of. All right, so this is the imbalance, and you see you have the imbalance here. See you have the imbalance here. All right, so this are the imbalance that we expect price to be traced into probably somewhere here. When the yen move back bullish, we expect the AUDJPY to move back bearish. All right, so let me give more insight on the 4H time frame, because I'm focused here with the AUDJPY match on the 4H time frame. Reason being is when you check out the 4H time frame, you realize that this is a lower high, but then down here is a lower low, as well as a daily lower low, as well as a 1H lower low. But why am I focusing right here on the 4H? Because remember, the 4H broke structure here, came down, and then what did 4H do? 4H came back here into an that we call an area of interest. Here's right here, and then went back down, and then came back to an imbalance here. What did price do? Price came back, and then what, moved forward again, and then price came back, and then moved back again, and felt some what we call equal highs here. But all these things were moving up corrective. They were moving up corrective, so they are giving us potential signs of price to giving us signs of price, the possibility of price returning back bearish in the AUD JPY. And now finally price has broken this equal highs here. And then what do we see here? Price then came back here to this imbalance. But then right here we realize that price is moving correctively slow. So when you check on the daily time frame, on the Friday candle, what did you get from the Friday candle? Right, reset the charts here. The Friday candle wasn't a candle that shows um, how do you call it, a bearish size movement coming down bearish of the price. The Friday candle shows that we still have to wait to see what price has. Probably price might build more liquidity here on the 1H higher and lower high, and then come back and then wick and then return back. So that is what we expect to see from price from the yen, and then we expect to see from the AUD JPY as well as the USD JPY. All right, so as we always do today, we've provided you guys a content and discipline as we expect one. Consistency, hard work, God, and learning is what we focus here. All right, so thank you very much for watching. This video has been very much appreciated, or it's given you much insight. Kindly subscribe to our page and then hit the thumb button so that always when you provide um, videos, you can get access to them, as well as leave your comment and let's have a discussion. As well as also you can visit our Telegram page, which we have the link in the description below. All right, have a nice week and may God be with you. Bye bye.